Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames and we're back with another video. In this video guys, we're gonna talk about Sean Diddy Combs really not taking no for an answer. It seems as though this man has a big problem with being told no. Let's talk about it because now his legal team has filed a new motion. And the new motion that they have filed, they're basically saying that they should overturn his conviction on the Mann Act because he did not gain any money on it. And normally when you're transporting someone for the purpose of prostitution, you normally make money off it. But Diddy's saying, I did not make $1, Your Honor, so as such, I should be acquitted. And if you're refusing the acquittal, then you need to grant me a new trial. I kid you absolutely not. This is their argument because, as I've said, his legal team, they are arguing that Diddy is the only person to be ever convicted under this statute, the Mann Act statute, right? Who did not make money off prostitution. He did not have sex with an alleged prostitute and he did not arrange the prostitute's transportation. Now, I don't know why they think that people in general are slow because while what he's saying that he didn't have sex with the prostitutes. He didn't directly have sex with them, but he did indirectly. That's how he gets his kicks, by watching those sadistic things being done to women. He loved to watch sadistic acts against women because he's really not into women like that. Okay. And as such, when he's saying that he did not arrange and he did not have any intimacy with them, he orchestrated the entire thing because even though he didn't arrange it, he gave the directive for it to be arranged. So I don't know how I don't know how they expect that argument to even hold up or make much sense because you didn't arrange it, but you definitely gave the directive for it to be arranged. For example, it's like you hiring a construction company and you hire this construction company to build your home. And the home has been built and then the city is going to take legal actions against you because, you have violated several building codes. You're going to say to the city, listen, I did not build this house. The construction company did. But at the end of the day, you are correct. The construction company did build a house, but it's your house. You have the plan. Everything is in your name. So this is what Sean Diddy Combs is doing. He's a construction company that, gave all the actions for the house to be completed. So even though he's saying that, as a house owner, he didn't build the house, even though it is true, he is the one who paid for everything and he gave the instructions for the house to be built, which means that at the end of the day, he's above the construction company that he gave the directives to. He hired them and said, this is what I want done, right? So at the end of the day, you are liable for your directives because if you say that, okay, I want a car to be made and I need these specifications on the car. If you put that car into production with your specifications and then everyone who buys that cars, experience some kind of accident, the, engine has problems and everyone is experiencing the same thing all across the board. You cannot say, well, I'm not the one who's driving the car. You can't say that because everyone is experiencing the same problem because of a product that you have made. So basically, Diddy has created an environment and he has basically given directives on how that environment should be operated. And as such, he's liable for it because if you didn't tell these women, okay, this is what you're going to do. You're going to call Chunk, and you're going to tell Chunk to fly to New York City. You're going to have a freak off session. Here's the money. You're going to pay him. Diddy is giving the directives for the act to be done. So even though he's not the one who booked the sessions, even though he's not the one who ended the money, he's the one who is like the umbrella. He facilitated all of that. He gave the instructions for all of that to be done. So it's definitely not making any sense. Now, what they are further arguing is that he's done none of the things spelled out in the Mann Act, right? So basically what they're saying is that for the Mann Act is whenever you transport someone for the purpose of prostitution. So he's saying that he never transported anyone. He never paid anyone money for, prostitution, and he has never gained money from prostitution. So he's saying under the Mann Act, if you check the list of things that, qualifies you to be held liable under the Mann Act, he's saying that he has never done any of those things. But he has, and he has done a lot more than that. And this is why they should have gotten him on the racketeering, because if they did, he wouldn't be out here talking this much and feeling entitled to having his way all the time. He really doesn't know how to accept no. He really doesn't understand that no means no. So, he's saying he has done none of the things in the Mann Act, right? And they're saying during the trial, none of the sex workers or Cassie or Jane testified that Diddy engaged in sex with the sex workers. They all said he was either watching or recording the freak-off sessions and the woman had sexed with the hired guns. Yes, that is true, and we are completely aware, but it doesn't mean that he's innocent, because he's not. He plotted all of it, and he basically laid the foundation for everything to be carried out. Now, this is very telling of the type of man Diddy is, and I'm wondering, at what point in time did these women not pay attention to the fact that this man is having them basically endangering their health, their life, and while he stays clear because he has been hiring male prostitutes for his female partners, but he has never hired any sort of prostitutes for himself. And this is how you know that Diddy is a very sick, twisted individual. And it also tells you a lot about his sexuality because it's always male prostitute and him enjoying just getting his kicks watching sadistic acts being carried out on these women. It really, really does say a lot about who he is and what he's about. But anywho, guys, this is all I have to share in this video with you all. Let me know what's your 2 cents on the matter, providing that you have an opinion, because Diddy is saying that he never hired any of these people. He never paid any of these people, and he never collected any money off of it, and as such, he should not be charged under the Mann Act. He should not be held accountable for anything because he really didn't do anything. Now, guys, I want to hear from you, so leave your comments below. While you're at it, do all you need to do on this video to support your girl. Peace.